Big news today as Mike Vick has signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. In honor of the unlimited potential of high-quality hate, we have an interview with a Digi hater himself, Brit Payless, from his home in the good part of Africa. Good day, sir.
Absolutely your pleasure.
So Digi hater, first of all, what do you think of the whole Mike Vick dogfighting issue?
Well, I'm torn. On one hand, I absolutely abhor Mike Vick because, well, he sucks as a quarterback. Yes, he was fast. But so is Usain Bolt. And you don't see him in the NFL throwing inept passes 4 yards over open wide receivers.
Okay, obviously you were never a fan of his.
Absolutely not. So when I heard he was throwing bulldogs in wood chippers, electrocuting them in bathtubs full of plugged-in toasters, and building other saw-like contraptions to execute them, I was selfishly delighted that he was going to jail. Because I wouldn't have to find my remote and change the channel whenever they showed overrated highlights of him recklessly running around carrying the ball like a loaf of old bread.
So how were you torn?
Because these pit bull things are awful creatures. They are dumb. Ugly. They stink. They kill children and maul old ladies. It's not like Mike Vick and his evil band of backwoods thugs were fighting and killing Snoopy or Lassie. I would never torture or maim a dog or any animal. But I have kicked dogs before. And I would have no problem shooting a pit bull. Do I belong in jail?
Probably.
Anyway. An NFL player killed a real person and didn't get a month in jail. I'm not a dog, I don't know how they think. People kill flies all the time and no one gets upset. I can't empathize with a dog. I'm a person. And I know I would hate being dead. But you get more jail time for putting a pit bull in a microwave than for driving drunk in $1 million car and running over some poor guy headed to work. It's absolutely silly.
People say Mike Vick's crime was premeditated and the other player made a one-time mistake.
Getting in a car drunk is premeditated. And he may do it all the time. And what about Mike Vick's merry band of thuggish leeches? His cousin's drug charges were dropped for testifying. The leeches that did the dog fighting ring got less time combined than Vick. Is that justice, PETA?
I guess not.
Yes, Mike Vick is a talentless blowhard with the judgment of a peanut who obviously hates pitbulls, and probably himself more than I do. But he is no menace to society, his friends are. They would rob or kill you or me before Mike Vick would, so would a pitbull. Think about that.
I'll try. But now he's back. What do you think of that?
It feels like the OJ verdict all over again. You may not believe this, but America is still somewhat racist when it comes to certain things. Like communist presidents and black quarterbacks. Some people just hate them.
Do you?
No, I just think they suck. Except McNabb. But his fat dumb coach sucks for him.
What do you think about the Philadelphia Eagles signing Vick?
I think it's funny that the only stadium with a courthouse in it is mad because they signed a jailbird. Some of those fans are the definition of lowlifes. I once saw a guy pour beer on a kid because he was rooting for the Cowboys.
Do you think Mike Vick will be successful?
No way.
Why not?
Because Philly is so insane it makes Marvin Harrison shoot people. Between the fans, the media, PETA, who are just a bunch of non-fur coat wearing terrorists, he has no chance. Plus it's filthy. They have the highest murder rate in the country and a governor who doesn't pay his workers. It's like Africa without the good part.
Will he fit in as a player?
He's too little to be a running back, too short to be a wide receiver. And he's a worse passer than Eli Manning on a windy day. I think he went to Philadelphia to get paid, not to play.
So no great comeback story.
T.O. has a better chance in Buffalo, and he has no chance in hell.
Any last words?
I wonder who Bill Clinton had to sleep with to get those 2 girls back from North Korea. If communist walls could talk. Zing.
You are a hater.
You are welcome.